So we finally saw the penultimate episode of House of the Dragon season 2. And so far, I think that after episode 4, this is my favorite episode so far in the season.
Yeah, this penultimate episode was interesting after episode 4, because most of the time there have been a lot of build up in season 2. So yeah, we had a lot of action this time. Dragons had a lot of screen time. From the last time when we talked about how this episode will start with Rhaenyra confronting Adam of Hall about him claiming sea smoke, and Adam quickly bends the knee to Rhaenyra. Oh, expectation.
To expect otherwise. While Alicent has had enough, I feel bad for Alicent. She just needs a breath of fresh air, so she retreats to Kingswood alone with just one guard. While Larys seems like he's the only person that cares about Aegon recovering from his injuries. He's pushing the maester to help Aegon to get better quickly. I'm suspecting that Rhaenyra will claim that other dragon, because when they were leaving the area, she left the company of the other Patravolta and went in search of this wild dragon. So I suspect she's going to claim a dragon. So far, this is my least favorite change from the book. Like, I don't like the fact that she's going to go and claim the wild dragon. Unless you want to tell me that after Rhaenyra dies, because we all know Rhaenyra is going to die at the end of the day, House of the Dragon is going to conclude.
Perhaps.
Unless that's the reason why they are changing this plot line. They already gave it a very huge responsibility. The future of the Targaryen line. Take eggs, take baby dragons, and take the other children. That's a huge responsibility, because anybody can come after these people. And you are going to go and chase after a wild dragon. I even wonder why her travel party. They did not even say, oh, why is the princess walking behind us, or what's going on?
Maybe she just wanted to be behind and they let her. I don't have any problem with this plot. Whoever wants to claim a dragon should claim a dragon. I just want to be entertained.
Now that Rhaenyra has seen a possibility that anybody can claim a dragon, not really anybody, but it's possible that somebody else can claim a dragon, that does not bear the name Targaryen. She's trying to look for other dragon riders among the nobility, but Mysaria tells her that she has a better chance looking for a new dragon rider among the lowborns, and the Targaryen seeds. Princes have spilled dragon seeds all over King's Landing, so she should search there. That's where she has a better chance in finding them.
I think Mysaria is an asset to Rhaenyra because she just made sense a lot, many times. She's even one person that's even making them to even make headway for this war. Daemon is in Harrenhal and he's not really making a lot of headway, though this episode he made headway though, but over time it's just Mysaria that's planting the right seeds that it's grooming for me. In Harrenhal, the Lord Paramount, Tully, the young boy, he decided to back Daemon up. However, justice has to be served for the war crimes that Daemon facilitated.
Seeing Oscar take control, that's like my favorite thing in this episode. This scene was just really nice, that you could just bring Daemon to heel. So especially when you told Daemon that you have our army or not, I liked it so much. Like, he was so confident. Because from earlier in the season when we saw him, Daemon even asked him to kill his grandfather. In fact, the boy doesn't supposed to like Daemon at all.
He doesn't. He said it.
Yeah, he said he doesn't like Daemon. I like the fact that now he's now Lord and he's very confident and he just says what he wants to say. And after this, Daemon, I'm very sick of this Daemon's visions. So I think that's supposed to mean something. He sees his brother once again, Viserys, and Viserys is asking me if he still wants the crown with his face when he was still very ill. Like, you could say that, okay, this is all because of this crown that you want so desperately. I never wanted it in the first place. Are you sure you still want it? I think Viserys appearing to Daemon is what's going to make Daemon go back to Rhaenyra after his talk of, oh, King, Rhaenyra can come and join me when I take King's Landing.
I think that was meaningful because it seems like a moment for Daemon that, oh, do I really want this crown? I just like my power. So I think it was like a change for him. That point where he did his face, so like, I don't even want this crown because heavy is the head that wears this crown. So I don't really want it. It's just that he wanted it, like, oh, the order of things. But now that he has thought of it or he has experienced what he has experienced over time, he don't think he really wants it.
When I saw the preview of Jace, when Jace was telling his mother that so anybody can claim a dragon now, from that preview I was saying that this was actually Jace's idea. So why is he acting like, oh, lowborns cannot take a dragon? But when he spoke to his mother, in this episode he told his mother that if you're allowing just anybody, bastards and the rest, to claim a dragon, that means anybody can challenge my claim, your claim, and our claim of this throne. And it made a lot of sense when he said it, because he was, as a child, there's already this stigma that, oh, he's actually a bastard and he's Gorlenos' son. Him saying that, telling his mother this, I loved it, and it made me see it from his point of view.
Yeah, I think that Jace's concerns were valid. Honestly, were very valid. His mother comforted him, but I don't think that was really enough to keep Jace's mind at ease. But she went on with bringing this bastard over to Dragonstone through a very subtle, quiet plan, because their king regent, Aemond, he underestimates these people. He underestimates the poor people, honestly. Yeah. So he's not really paying attention to them. If not, he will understand and see that, okay, things are happening in my kingdom, or it's also here at least. Yeah. But no, he decided to just be higher minded. So it went through right under his nose. This bastard left King's Landing for Dragonstone. And when they came, the dragon keepers were like, keep us out of this thing you're about to do. And Rhaenyra said, okay, I will try. It was very brave of her.
Yes, it was. I wasn't contemplating that this dragon riders, don't they have any sort of power? Like, okay, because I feel like they are kind of like mummies to these dragons, because they're the ones that feed them, watch them and everything. So when they said they were not going to take, after seeing what happened in the previous episode with somebody trying to claim the dragon, they were not going to take part in this thing and the dragons are gods. I said, yes, makes sense of just being quiet and just singing and calling out the dragon. I liked the fact that Rhaenyra took charge. Like, it just showed her power as Targaryen.
It showed her power. That was one like the most badass scene in this episode, or even in the season.
Yeah, and after Rhaenyra calls Denethor out, he was calm with Rhaenyra. But when Rhaenyra left and said the dragon seeds should try and claim it, he just went off and he killed so many people. But finally, he was claimed by Hugh Hammer, the blacksmith in King's Landing. And also while he was trying to flee Denethor's wrath, he stumbled on Silverwing, and he was just he just laid down his life for Silverwing that he can eat me. But Silverwing claimed him as agreed that he should be able to ride him. And this man, I think it's just like show off. He decided to, I think it's a very stupid idea that he decided to fly to King's Landing with the dragon. That's already telling the enemies that, okay, we have riders, so we have a plan. I did not like when he did that, but it was fun to see, based on his friends actually encouraged him to go and claim the dragon, go. So just like, hey, I did it. Because when he was saying that he was not so sure he was really a Targaryen.
Well, I don't think that scene was fun. I was very pissed of seeing him fly over I was pissed. I didn't like that scene at all.
Do you think he was one of the rider there with that dragon wanted a rider?
There are memes about the internet that someone was like, when Silverwing came out, like, okay, you will do. You understand? And the Silverwing's people spotted that there are no battle scars on Silverwing's wing at all. It's fresh, unlike Vegas.
Like Vega, even Vetemir looks more fresh than Vega. But Vega is older than them.
Vega's older, but Vetemir still looks like
he's old.
But Vega's skin looks as if there are plants even growing on it, and it's just like cobwebs and everything.
Silverwing looks more pure. Him and Sea Smoke, they look good. However, I'm not the only one that thought that. I wanted one of the men to die. It was so convenient. It was so obvious that one was going to kill me. I wanted either, you said it before, then the way they now made their scene, it was just obvious that it's two of them are going to claim a dragon. Yeah. I wanted one of them, especially Hugh, to die. One, then let me say off, will be the dragon rider. Because it was so obvious that one of them going to, but it was not like, okay, but how will they claim the dragon? So
I think the way the problem was is because they kept on showing us his characters throughout the seasons.
So
the entire grand speech he gave to his wife, so it's obvious that, oh, you're going to claim a dragon. So it took out all the fun from it.
They should have not given, they should have made us surprised. Okay, we will not get the backstory from him, but throughout the season they kept on showing them in the bar, and this one's child is dying and he's taking food. So I get what you're saying, that there was no surprise.
Well, meanwhile, Oga Aemond, King Regent, while he was having this meeting with his small council, he's hearing dragon, and Aemond swiftly reacts. He got on his horse and went to awake Vega, and Vega is always ready for battle. Hopped on Vega and they're flying to go and attack. But when he got there, he was like, flee, Vega! Flee, Vega, flee. And Vega is seeing her other compatriots on the other side with the Queen Rhaenyra. That was a nice scene.
I love that scene so much, from the way Aemond jumped on the horse and the way he mounted Vega, and when you're like, Vega, keep quiet, like let's give them a surprise. But Vega was still making noise and heading that way. And Rhaenyra coming and she has these dragons behind her. The one thing about Larry's telling, because earlier in the episode we saw Larry's telling this other lord that, because he had the info that there's already a rider for sea smoke. So Larry's was like, it's something that you have to yourself. I think Larry's knew.
He knew already.
I don't think that, okay, that's something that you just like, okay, it's just side because I feel like Larry's getting to whispers from the common people. So him hearing that, okay, so, and saying, no, don't tell Aegon, or to me, just keep it. I feel like
Larry's already planning.
Larry's already knew. He knows that with you, the little information you get, because like I said earlier, Aemond.
Downfall of Aemond.
Yeah, Aemond.
So that one should get strong fast.
Aemond underestimates the small folk, the whisperers, and everything. So, and that insult that Aemond already insulted him. You think I'm going to give you information? No way. So he honors that he just wants his king. For Larry, Aegon is his king. And that's who we want to just couple together.
Yeah.
So that he can be whispering to his ear and he knows how it was going to benefit.
Control him. And the fact that he already knows what it feels like not to be able to walk properly and Aegon is going through it.
No, I don't think he really feels bad for Aegon in that way. Anything Larry does is for his own benefit. I don't think Larry really feels sorry for himself that he has club foot. I think his own mentality is that you are going to regret ever underestimating me. Even what Aemond did to him, that Aemond was calling him a frog, that is stupid and something. He's only that, okay, you're going to regret ever underestimating. That's why he had that power to go and tell. Imagine the power that Aemond would have had with that information.
Yeah, and then we just see a flock of white-haired or silver-haired people leaving King's Landing.
So that's Aemond's downfall. He underestimates other people. He just thinks that he's high man. Anybody that is not Daemon is beneath him.
Yes, and I feel like that I thought that Aemond would rule better, or he will be wiser. That's what I thought. I know that he was like, he's smart with warfare and all of that, but I expected more from him. If he wants his position so much, why not care for the people enough to do
He doesn't care about people. He just wants the power, the entire rush that comes from it. See, the palace is in disarray. It's dirty. Because the king is just care about only the war.
The rat is because God killed all the rat catchers. So who would probably want to go and catch rats in the palace again if I'm going to die at the end of the day? It was a nice episode. I like this episode.
I like the episode. It showed all the the strengths and the flaws of the characters.
What do you think will happen in the next episode? I think
I want to be gagged. I'm not expecting anything. I don't know what to expect. I'm not predicting anything. I want to be screaming when I'm preparing food, when I'm going about my day. I will remember the episode and I will scream again and scream again and I will just keep screaming throughout that day.
The preview I saw, I think it's going to be very hot too, and I think
people already say that prepare to be gagged.
But Demon has an army with him, so this episode is going to be hot.
Prepare. I've not watched the preview for the next episode. I'm enjoying the journey so far, honestly.
It's been great. So tell us what you think about this episode. What's your favorite moments? What are you expecting to see in the finale?
Until next time, goodbye.